General Overseer of the Living Faith Church Worldwide, David Oyedepo has supported the proposed social media regulation by the Nigerian government. He gave the charge in his address on Friday at the 7th convocation of Landmark University, Umuaran, Kwara State. According to him, unlimited access to social media platforms is robbing youth of their future, while he called for urgent steps to check unrestricted access to social media. The Landmark University's chancellor explained that many young people spend most of their time chatting with lesser time to engage in productive tasks. It unconsciously robs people of their future by robbing them of their time. No time to think, no time to plan, no time to program, Oyedepo said. This generation may lose our heroes to social media disaster. Here is one creeping serpent that is eating up the destinies of many individuals. We must wake up from our slumber to deal with this monster. Young people, beware. Addiction to social media is like addiction to drugs. It can render your old destiny useless. This social media saga has eroded the substance of destiny of most youth today. What is supposed to be a plus has suddenly become a major minus because everything of value delivers through investment of time. Suddenly we are faced with a generation on the wrong side of history. The honor is of this generation has been wiped off, chatting all day with no time left to think, plan, program, and engage productively in the pursuit of any task. Many youth spend less than 10 to 20% of their time on their task per day. They can never match a generation that spends 70% to 80% of their time on their task. We must devise means to put a check on free access to social media, particularly those that are not adding values. Life is a race. Everyone should get on the track, ready for the run for their lives. Sahara Reporters on Wednesday 16 June reported that Muhammadu Buhari led Nigeria government has asked House of Representatives to enact a law to regulate social media online and in Nigeria. Minister of Information and Culture Lai Mohammed also asked the federal lawmakers to amend the National Broadcasting Commission Act to empower the commission to regulate social media and online media. The minister pushed for this at a public hearing organized by the lawmakers on Wednesday through its House Committee on Information, National Orientation, Ethics and Values. According to the minister, the commission should also be able to regulate online media in addition to other channels of broadcasting. Section 2B of the NBC Act states the commission shall have the responsibility of receiving, processing, and considering applications for the establishment, ownership, or operation of radio and television stations, including cable television services, direct satellite broadcasts, and any other medium of broadcasting. But Mohammed said, I want to add here specifically that internet broadcasting and all online media should be included in this because we have a responsibility to monitor content, including Twitter, to monitor content. You know, some people are arguing that, oh, they are just to regulate it, they are not going to be censoring or whatever. But some people say it's a lie. These people do not have the interest of the people at heart. See, I disagree with a bishop. Even the Bible, even God, even the religion we practice, God said he has given everybody the opportunity, to choose who they are going to serve. Whether you want to serve devil, whether you want to serve a God, he has given you that open check. But he advises you that do this. If you do this, it will pay you. If you do the other one, see the consequences. He has given you that opportunity. Because I don't know why all of them are gagging, trying to gag. It's a free word. Like all those social media, whatever, they have their own rules and regulations. If you do anyhow, you see anyhow. But some people believe that it is not enough until Nigeria government will begin to use police and soldiers, be looking for people or to clamp down on people before they will know. Everybody, before the right thing will be done. Just like I said, because one of maybe their schools, they don't allow people to go whatever to get access to internet or whatever. Whether they get access to, we have seen a lot of them. Even their restriction in the school, we have seen a lot of students even in their schools that at the end of the day, they because what you are hiding from them, they will still get it anyway. So God has given you freely. If you not, all of these things, they have a ups and downs. They have their advantages and disadvantages. Even the Christianity that we are talking about, have they not bastardized this in Nigeria? The way Christianity is supposed to be practiced, is that the way they are practicing it? Have they not? See, at the end of the day, everybody will give account of what they have done. And that is why God does that. It doesn't mean that God does not have power to convert everybody to serve him. And I always say that he has that power, but he has given you that opportunity. He has given you that free will. So whatever you want to do, but he will advise you. He said, choose you this day. Choose so that you will live. It has been said before you, life and death. But he said you should choose life so that it favor you. If you don't, even in the Garden of Eden, he gave them the options, but they went to go and do and he has told them, don't do this, don't do this. This is where you're supposed to go. But he left everything for them to be able to manage. But they went to go and choose what they want, and they got what they wanted. So this issue of try to work this and that. So is it okay before the advent of what is it called, the media, social media? Have we progressed before? The people who have brought wahala to this country, the so-called leaders, his own sets, the Oyedepo set, who are in government, they are elderly people. They are the ones who are still stealing. The people of his age, they are the ones who are stealing. They are the ones who have access to the cookie jar, and they are misbehaving. Is it the social media that is making them the corrupt leaders to be stealing money since 1970s, 60s, in those days? Because that is when corruption started. Because if you hear the reason why a lot of people are saying, oh, we don't want this, we don't want it, we want to go our separate way, it didn't just start now. It's as a result of corruption. So is it this social media that is causing it? And again, does he even know how much a lot of people are making online? Does he even know the Twitter that has been banned in all those social media? You think they are just there? Because majority of them don't even know. They think because they are there. You know how much a lot of people are earning? Do you know how much they are earning? Some people just believe that they are playing their life out. Well, it is true. It is what everything in this life has advantage and the advantages and disadvantages. So if you want to go in the line of disadvantages, that is your own problem. If you don't want to make use of it, the Christianity we are talking about now, have they not bastardized this? Are you not hearing a lot of people that don't want to go to church? So does it mean the Christianity is bad? But if you see the way all of them are even practicing Christianity in this country, you will say lie, you will never go to church. But that does not mean that we don't have a good man of God. We don't have genuine men of God. We don't have genuine Christians, children. We still have them. We have them. But what do we have now? They have turned everything upside down. So it is now you that will now know that, no, I don't want to look as the Bible says, look unto Jesus, the author and finisher of your faith. But a lot of people are looking unto pastors and Jews. So if you now know yourself, you know that you are going to give accounts at the end of the day, then you'll be able to say, no, I'm not looking at anybody. I'm focusing on Jesus. But some people are focusing on men of God. That is why they are getting it wrong. Some men of God don't even know what they are doing. They have turned everything because of selfishness and what have you. So to me, all of this they are doing. Is it social media that is bringing corruption? That is, older people are stealing 100 billions. They are doing all manner of things. I beg, they don't know what they are talking about. This is not it. But when they brought the issue of to restrict for government to be controlling, what do they call that? Whether I've forgotten the name, the manga or whatever. All of them came out. We know they don't have rights to do this. They don't have to see. Social media platform, all social media platforms, they have their rules and regulations. He said that you use it to your benefits. If you use it to your disadvantage, it's none of anybody's business. But they have rules and regulations. So we know that if Nigeria, the same you people were complaining that they wanted to gag the Christian whatever, because government was trying to intrude to say they are going to be paying taxes or they are going to be in the. He came and said, no, it's not going to happen. What I believe is that everybody has been given the opportunity. Do what you want to do. Everything has this in all the constitution that we have in this country now. Are they obeying it? Are they all obeying it? The government, all of them, are they obeying it? So it is just an excuse for all of them, because with this social media, it has exposed a lot of them. There's nothing that doesn't have the good side and the bad side of it. So this one say want to regulate it. All the constitution that you people put together, don't do this, do that, don't do that. What have you done about them? And here are some of the things that some people are saying here. Well, I'm not surprised. Youth eyes are getting clearer about the dealings of the daddy Jews thanks to social media, through which truths are being spread across. Now they will want to block it, so the deceit will continue. It is the church that needs to be regulated. Well, social media is obviously fetching the youth billions of dollars, while you clergymen romancing same politicians, making lives miserable for us. As if that was not enough, you are also collecting from the same people your politicians' friends made poor. So if there's one thing that needs regulation, it is your dubious religious activities. It should be regulated like we have in the UK. If this is true, I am highly disappointed in the clergyman. They already know that the only way for them to continue their deceptions in the name of Jesus is to keep the people away from anything that would make them informed. I still wonder why a clergyman that commands a huge following still preach tithing under the law of Moses. Does it mean he lacks understanding, or he has not studied scriptures very well? I beg, ask him if youth in Europe cannot think and plan because of a uncensored internet there. Most Nigerian clergies are not different from politicians. That is why we are where we are today. Government should regulate social media, but you kicked against government regulating your church management. Also regulate the tithes and offering you collect in your church, because some make their money through social media to pay you tithes and offering. Criminal will always support criminal. What is the difference between the man and that call himself Gio and Buhari? It is very true. So many Nigerian youths can't think or plan. Like, hey, maybe you don't think or plan. Go and see what people are making on social media. Go and see what they people just believe that you carry your phone, so you don't know what they are doing. Some people might be using it, but when you look at the whole thing, really, you see that people are making a lot of living. Go and see how much Twitter, those who were using Twitter, how much they have lost. Well, that's just somebody saying here. See, your brain be like your name. You no just get any sense at all. Programmer of Cow Jungle, I don't blame you. So what are you doing here? If you're not social media, what are you doing there? You that you are not engaged in social media, what have you done? All of them before social media. Now, what meaningful thing have they done in the night? Let's even go back to since Buhari, Babangida's time, before this Buhari and then Shagari. They were not social media. Where people, what is the quality life of people then? What is the wealth of the people individually? We are not talking of a nation. So guys, let's hear your opinion, because if we continue like this, we are not going to stop. A lot of reasons are just there.